Right, hi everybody and welcome back to Lundy's Wild Camp Stroke Bushcraft, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Array 2S head torch from OLIGHT. They've kindly sent this out for us. There's a promotion coming up on Boxing Day, hence why we're putting this video out. Alright, so this is a nice little head torch. I'll just quickly talk about some of the things for the settings about it. First of all, it has a red light on it as well, which is absolutely fantastic. Something I've been looking forward to getting. So basically the red light goes from a low of 40 looms up to a high of 200 looms. Okay, it has three different settings: low, medium and high. Obviously 40 looms, 100 looms and 200 looms. Alright, then it has a floodlight, which goes from a low of 30 looms, a medium of 250 looms and a high of 500 looms. And then the next one is the spotlight. Okay, that goes from 100 looms to 500 looms to 1000 looms. Okay, and that's all the statistics that I'm going to give you on this. Okay, if you want anything else about it, it'll all be in the description below. So first of all, it comes in a little box. Alright, and then just pull the inner out, and then it comes in a nice little plastic box like so with a lid on. Inside you get the pamphlet with all the information. I think it's in a couple of countries, it's a couple of different languages as well. Okay, and then you get the coax cable. They've opted out of the magnetic one on this one. It's just a normal coax cable. Alright, so you'll be able to use this for other items as well, which cuts down on taking extra cables out with you if you've got stuff that fits it. And then the last little bit they've got is two extra clips inside of here, that I think these are for the headband itself. Okay, so two spares. Then you have the actual headlamp itself. Okay, and as you can see, it's a one strap harness that goes all the way around the outer side of your head. It's got adjustable buckle on here to adjust it. At the back of it, it has a power pack. Alright, it's quite a bulky power pack, but it works. It's not mega heavy, it's not mega bulky. I've seen torches that are bigger than this. Alright, head torches that are bigger than the actual battery pack itself. Now on the back here, it has a little coax connector in there. Okay, and it's waterproofed and covered nice with the rubber seal on it. On the bottom part here, I'll show you a bit in a minute when I turn it on. It's got a little red, it's got a little window on the back here, and this puts little red dots on. So obviously when you've got the torch on, the red lights itself will come on as well. Alright, and when you're actually charging it, it actually goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on, keeps running and running and running until it gets a full charge and then stays permanently on. Okay, so it's a charge indicator, plus it's also a little red indicator at the back of your head, saying as you're moving around in the woods and you've got somebody, or wherever you're walking, you've got someone behind you, they can see the back of your head, and it's ideal. Alright, coming off from the power pack, obviously you need a bit of cable, so they've got that here, and it's got a nice little stretchy bit, obviously for when you're moving this band around to get it to the correct tautness for your head. And that comes round to the actual torch itself. It's absolutely tiny. I love it, I think it's absolutely fantastic. First of all, looking at it, alright, you've got one main beam there, okay, and then you've got two other bits on here. One's a red light, one's the white light. Okay, now I can't remember which one's the spotlight and which one's not. I think the spotlight is the big one, and then the flashlight itself, sorry, the flashlight and then the spotlight is the littler one. I'm not sure about that. If I'm wrong, I'll put it down on the screen which one it is. Alright, but underneath here on the bottom of these two little lights, you have a sensor, Apparently you can operate this by moving your hand up and down, and it turns it on and off, and up and down, different powers and things. I'll have a play about with that and see how that works. I'm not overly confident. I think you'll just be waving your hand like a crackerjack, but we'll see if that works. And obviously the actual headlamp itself is actually on an adjuster, so obviously when you've got it on your head, alright, you can just turn it so I'm being straight out to pointing down towards the ground for walking and things, okay, or whatever you want to do. Yeah. So let's take the glasses off, don't need them now. So obviously fitting it on, as you can see, it's got like a band and then a band within there. So make sure that both of them are at the back of your head. Pull it on. Make sure the light's at the back and the power pack's at the back. You've got a strap here, you just adjust that, dead easy. Alright, trust it from the inner one, don't pull the outer one, pull the inner one, pull it tight to what you want it, and then just adjust the torch will slip around and get into place. And that one there feels a lot comfier than the last torch I got off them with the Velcro patch that sticks on your head, because that was so uncomfortable. But anyway, we're talking about this one here. So I'll just quickly run through the light itself. So obviously you've got the button on the top here, okay, you just press that in and that puts that on, and then if you just keep pressing it, it goes through the different settings, okay. Now if I want to go on to another light, I just double tap it, and as you can see it's moved on to the bigger light, and then just keep tapping it and it goes into 3 different modes. Then if I double tap it again, it should go onto the red torch, and this red torch, I am so impressed with it. I'll put little clips up on the screen as I'm talking as well about us walking around using it, alright, and the red light is amazing. Even on the low setting, it's a very a bright red light. Having a red light in the woods is a lot better than walking around with a big massive white light lighting the whole woods up, okay. And then if you just press that in again, it goes through 3 different settings again, and the high setting is just unbelievable, like it just lights up the whole place. And then just to turn it off, you just quickly tap it and it turns it off. So when you go turned on, it'll stay on to the last known feature that you had on, so you just turn it on, and as you can see it's went straight back to the red light. And if I want to go back to the white light, I just double tap it. If you want to go on to, it's got a SOS one on it as well, so you just triple hit it and then it goes on to the SOS. Okay, so a quick tap to put it on, a double tap to move it onto the different settings, and then a triple tap to put it onto SOS, and then just tap it once, it will go back to the red light, and then just tap it again and it'll turn off. Simple as that. Right, my thoughts upon this torch, I love it. I've had a walk around in it in the local natures the other night with it, and it was just fantastic. It's something I've looked forward to getting and seeing OLIGHT do with a red torch on and a white torch. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what the power pack is like, for how long it lasts, and mainly working mostly with the red light on. Like I say, I think it feels dead comfortable. It's small, it's compact. Obviously the size of the power pack compared to the head torch, you know, it's a bit of give and bit of take. I can't see a problem with it. I've heard other people complaining about it, but I think it just balances it out nicely when it's on your head, and it feels so comfortable as well. But anyway, that's my thoughts and my first look at this torch. Okay, so this is the Array 2S. Check the links below. Okay, there's a link there for a 10% discount on stuff that isn't on sale on Boxing Day. I think it's a two or 3 day event going on. All the things will be, information will be in the description, and all the links to go to their pages and for this specific torch as well if you're interested in it. I think it's down to something like 50 quid or something. I think that's a bargain for a light like this, mate. Like, yeah. So, and anyway, anything that's not on sale, you can get an extra 10% discount by putting in Lundy 10. Okay, I'll put that on the screen for you. It'll also be in the description as well. Alright, please check out the links. If you're interested in a head torch like this, pop over to OLIGHT on the links below and then go and purchase one. Okay, right, thank you very much everybody. I hope you've all had a fantastic Christmas and happy camping.